Chapter 2. New Kids, Detention, and More. Catex. 1 month later, September 17th. My alarm clock plays peaceful music. I found a way to make it play music instead of that horrible beep, beep, beep sound. I turn it off and go take a shower. After the shower, I put on my school uniform and spray some perfume to smell good. Later on the school bus. My brother and I are taking the bus now. Grandma and Grandpa said it's safer than walking to school. I agree. One time I got a Christmas ornament full of cat piss thrown at me at full speed. On the bus. Someone throws a crumpled up paper at me. That's been happening on the bus. Despite being hit with some new object every day, the bus ride to school is okay. Mateo and Jacinta arrive. They sit across from me. Hey guys, I say. Hi, they say. How was your weekend? It was good. Suddenly, Lexi hops on the bus to sit next to me. She says, hey guys. I say, hi. You'll say. We all sit and hang out. Shut the hell up, you aliens! That was the racist bus driver. Wait, is he racist? Is hating an entire species racist, or is it something else? Whatever. That was the alien-hating bus driver. Hey, discrimination is legal, so shut up. Lexi shouts. I don't care. We decided to be quiet and listen to some people's gossip. I like gossip. I was like capitalizing the word gossip. Okay, so there's a new kid coming today, but he's from the country, I think. Oh, okay. Is he cute? I don't know, but I hope he is. A new kid. New kids are a big deal in the school, because this school doesn't have a lot of students. Hopefully he isn't a total dipshit or something. At school. I put my backpack in my locker, low-key dreading the first period. On Friday, Mr. Jones was being a little bitch and forced us to cut grass in the field. He was all, see, this is fun. Nobody was having fun except his evil ass and the horse girl. Lexi, first period. Miss Lee happily says, hey class, we have a new student. Please treat him kindly and make him feel welcome. Alright, you can come in. A kid with red hair and a couple moles or freckles on his face walks in. He looks like he's happy to be here. He says, okay guys, this is Oliver. Oliver says, hi everyone. He'll say, hi Oliver. Tell us a few things about yourself, Miss Lee says. Okay, I can slingshot, and I'm from Texas. Then he sits where Class A1 sits. So he says, hey, someone sits there. There's a seat in the back in front of that blue-haired girl and the other one. Oliver says, alright. Ah! Why do you look like that? Why do you have horns? Help me! Be nice, Oliver. You're just a little unique. Said the woman who claims that the 3 little pigs is about the government and homelessness. Oliver gives Mateo a look of disgust while sitting down. I whisper, Oliver, what was all that weird looking about? He says, because he's evil. If he has horns, he's a demon. That is the stupidest shit I've heard all day. Ugh, are you one of those evil atheists? Atheists aren't evil, and no. So it says, Miss Lee, Lexi and Oliver are whispering. Ooh, they're in love, Jordan says. No, we yell. Let's make it a ship. Lexi X Oliver. She proceeds to waste her art skills on a cringy ship art piece. Enough, all of you, Miss Lee shouts. Thank you, Miss Lee, I think. In science class, our energetic teacher, Mr. Lopez, says, hello, class. He's interrupted by Oliver asking him where he could sit. Mr. Lopez pointed at the empty seat next to Mateo. Oliver's face became pale as a ghost. He screamed like he saw one too. Someone shouts across the room, it's just a desk! A little later, I overheard a conversation. Oliver says, hey, Mateo. She says, yeah. Do you want to see a magic trick? Sure. Are you sure? Yeah. For some reason, Oliver punched Mateo in the stomach hard. He laughs at him. What a bully. Ow! What is your problem? Mateo asked while coughing and gasping. I hope that he doesn't throw up in class again. He did that one time a couple years ago. I'm not giving you any more details. Mr. Lopez notices what happened and says, Oliver, that was unacceptable. I'm writing you a referral. Sorry about that, class. I ask Mateo, are you okay? Kind of. I'm gonna ask Mr. Lopez if I could go drink some water. Okay. My mortal enemy. Audrey turns around and asks me, what is that new kid's problem? I don't know. Okay. After class, I went to go check up on my good friend Mateo. Hey, are you okay? Kind of. Kind of? Yeah, but it still hurts. What happened? Kitty asks as she approached us. Someone punched me, Mateo answers. Why? I don't know. Oh, that's mean. Yeah, but how was your class? It was good. After I put on my PE uniform, I sprinted out of the locked room. Just goes whacked me with the towel so hard that I formed bruises around my body. A female coach pokes me and said, "Yee, ouch. Did you get toweled?" Yeah, I got hit by towels. Yeah, that's what towel means. Did you know it started in 2002? I was one of the first victims. Why? I forgot. Okay, bye. I walked to the gym. The gym is pretty big and old. There's cracks in the wall. There's cracks in the wall and mold in some random spot. Mateo is standing near the mold. He's probably inspecting it. I say, "What you doing?" Looking at the mold. "All right. Are you good for PE?" "Yep." We looked around the gym. Coach Baxter said, "Stop talking! Everyone get up and do jumping jacks." We did 10 jumping jacks. Coach Baxter shoved his red hair out of his eyes and says, "Good job. Now play dodgeball." KTX, period 4. Mr. Lopez says, "Hello, class. We will do an experiment with baking soda, vinegar, and food coloring." I like Mr. Lopez. He's always so static. No matter how mean some of the kids in the school are, he is almost always happy. I put 2 tablespoons of baking soda in a container, and then some vinegar. The effect wasn't cool enough. I added more vinegar and baking soda. Later. So, I may or may not have flooded the room with the red baking soda vinegar concoction. Mr. Lopez looks rather pissed. "KTX, why did you flood the room?" "I don't know. Sorry." "It's okay, but you will get detention." He wrote and gave me a detention slip. Damn it. I'm grateful he didn't yell at me. I hear loud noises from the other room across. I don't know what that's about. Lexi. The fish continues yapping, and it looks like he has the ability to make really loud noises with his mouth. It sounded like somebody dropped a textbook. Then I could see a textbook from above, and my teacher, for some reason. The fish acts obnoxiously. Stop it, you fucking flippy flappy bitch. Hey! Shit! I fell asleep in class. Mr. Jones looked down at me. He looked pretty angry. "Sorry, I was fine with a fish." "No, the fuck you weren't. How are you gonna tell me what I was dreaming about?" "You're right, but you fell asleep in class. What did I say about that?" No sleeping in my class unless you have a sleep disorder." "Yes. Do you have a sleep disorder?" "No." "Then don't sleep during my fucking class." This is embarrassing. I don't even bother making eye contact. I just look at his uneven, dark, reddish brown hair. It's only that color because he tried to dye it bright red as a teen, but he forgot that you're supposed to bleach your hair first. I'm glad he forgot that, because I wouldn't want emo Elmo yelling at me at 11 a.m. Later in detention. The computer teacher, Mrs. Lunky, says, "Oh, it's Lexi and Katix. What did y'all do now?" I accidentally insulted my teacher, and Katix flooded Mr. Lopez's classroom with red baking soda concoction. Mrs. Lunky says, "Oh, okay. Take a seat." Suddenly, one of the public kids arrived. He walked like a jock, probably because he is one. Well, kind of. His name is Justin Ruth. Justin is the type of kid to chuck paper airplanes at people. Justin is the type of kid to accidentally clog a toilet and break a plunger trying to unclog it, which is exactly what he did to end up here. "This isn't fair. I have soccer practice at 4:30. I can't be here," he complains. "It's 2:45 p.m. and detention is only an hour. Relax." He went to take a seat. Suddenly, his girlfriend appeared. I don't know her name, but me and Katix know that she has a twin sister and is his girlfriend. She asks Miss Alonka, "Miss, can I ditch detention?" "No. Now sit down." Justin notices his girlfriend and says, "Oh my gosh, hi." "Oh my gosh, hi." They start acting so cringy that I almost died of cringe.